This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 914. How do you get comfortable investing your savings? By Jay Money of budgetsaresexy.com. And I'm Dan, I'm your host and narrator of some of the best blogs on personal finance. And if you have any topic requests for us, something you'd like to hear us cover on a future show, share those ideas at oldpodcast.com. That's oldpodcast.com. And thank you to Vivid Seats for their support. You hear authors on this show talking a lot about purchasing experiences instead of things. Well, Vivid Seats is an online event ticket marketplace for sports, concerts, theater, and more. And along with great prices and an easy purchasing experience, Vivid Seats has an in-app loyalty program called Vivid Seats Rewards. Customers can earn from 10% up to 16% credit on all purchases through the app in the month of August. So go to the App Store or Google Play and download the Vivid Seats app, then enter the promo code OPTIMAL at checkout to receive a discount of up to $100. For now, let's get right to our post as we start optimizing your life. How do you get comfortable investing your savings? By Jay Money of budgetsaresexy.com. Are you really good at saving but not so much investing? If so, you're not alone. Meet Dave, our new friend who asked for some help in this area and to whom I shot some thoughts over. I'm putting this out there for anybody else it might help too. Here's what Dave sent in. Quote, I'm new to your podcast and hear you guys talking about net worth and where your money is. I am currently sitting on savings and haven't put my money somewhere. I hesitate moving money with the idea that I might get fired or need the money to pay for emergency situations. How would you approach that? I know I am doing this wrong and should be investing it. There's just something comforting about having money in the bank. End quote. I didn't have the heart to tell him I quit the podcast at episode number 26. I love it that they're still up in the archives, though. But I did do my best to answer him in as real a way as I could. Here's what I wrote back. A few things. Number one, you can never go wrong holding on to cash. Who cares if you don't earn much off of it? If it makes you comfortable or happy or both, keep doing it. Number two, that being said, yes, financially, it's much smarter to invest it somewhere to help that cash make more cash babies and their cash babies make babies, and so on and so on. I personally go the index fund route, looking way into the future, decades ahead, but others like to put it into CDs or individual stocks or even real estate. Pros and cons to all of those in terms of risk and reward, but there are options out there, and I guarantee you can find one that you'd be comfortable with once you spend some time researching. Number three, the biggest question is how much money we're talking and how much you need for feeling safe, as well as how much you spend, since that can be the matter of having 1 month of security versus 1 year of security. For me, anytime I get a big chunk of money, I look to see if I have any debts and then pay that off right away. Credit card debt, loans, maybe mortgage depending on how much we're talking and your strategy. And then I move to my emergency comfortable fund and see if that's topped off. If it is, I move on. If not, I fill her back up. And after that, I go to maxing out all my retirement funds, 401k, IRA, etc. Then, if you have more after all that, which would be a blessing, I move to extra investing, which is where most people turn to the stock market or real estate or whatever else they like, gold, silver, whatever. I'd also make sure money for my kids is set up too, like for 529 college savings accounts. Again though, it depends on how much we're talking and what your overall goals are. If you're trying to retire early, it's probably going to be different than if you wanted to go out and start your own company one day. But either way you go, if you want your money to grow exponentially without much work on your behalf, you'll definitely need to put it into something at some point. Start small and get a feel for it. You don't have to rush into anything. Make sure you have a decent chunk saved up to feel comfortable and safe, and then take it slowly from there. Check out some ways to micro-invest, like financial app Acorns, which will automatically round up your transactions and drop the difference into an investment portfolio for you a few pennies at a time. I've been using them for a year and have $495.25 banked so far and haven't missed a single dollar. Ultimately, you'd want to be investing way more than that, but this would help get your feet wet, and you can also up the settings to invest even more each month as time goes on if you'd like. Also, and this is super important, make sure you're getting your 401k match if you have the option. That is free money, and it's all automated, helping you invest without even thinking about it. Not to mention saving on some good taxes up front, too. Load it up and take a break from saving for a while. Even without matching, it can be an easy way to invest more. HR can help with this, as well as what funds to invest in based on your current comfort level and goals. There's even super conservative options in there like cash too, though I'd recommend the other options since you're already cash heavy. At any rate, there are tons of ways to get started growing your money. Just take your time and you'll be fine. And again, it's not the end of the world hoarding some cash. Hope this helps. And I didn't put it into that response to Dave, but the good thing is that if you've managed to save a good chunk of money, you've already done the hardest part. Another nice thing about holding on to cash is that it gives you tons of options, not only for growing your wealth, but from staying out of future trouble too. This is why I don't have a problem with people stacking up all their cash for a while. It's not optimal in a return sense yet, but wow, does it put you in a good position for future opportunities. As Mark Cuban once said, quote, "You aren't saving for retirement, you are saving for the moment you need cash. Cash is king for those wanting to get rich," end quote. For any of you who've stashed some savings aside, you're doing great. Pat yourself on the back and then slowly start testing the waters from there. You just listened to the post titled, "How Do You Get Comfortable Investing Your Savings?" by Jay Money of BudgetsAreSexy.com. And thank you again to Vivid Seats. So I'm definitely a fan of sporting events, theater, and more, and you've heard it right here on the podcast. If you're going to spend your money, why not spend it on experiences that last a lifetime? And if you're going to spend, you should save too with Vivid Seats. Get tickets to concerts, sports, theater, and more, and their Vivid Seats Rewards loyalty program, which fans are automatically enrolled in, can get you double credit back in the month of August, from 10 to 16% on all your purchases through the app. Plus, every purchase is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee. Go to the App Store or Google Play and download the Vivid Seats app, then enter the promo code OPTIMAL at checkout to receive a discount of up to $100. That's the Vivid Seats app and promo code OPTIMAL for a huge discount. And that's going to do it for today and another installment of Optimal Finance Daily. Have a great rest of your Thursday, and thank you so much for being here with me each and every weekday. And I'll see you back here tomorrow to wrap up the week. That's where your optimal life awaits.